What's up? I'm finally back with another video vlog, and I've already expressed news about this a few weeks ago. Since February 10th of 2021, I have officially made my very last payments for my dad's student loans. The one he co-signed with me is officially over. I have made the very last payments. It's done. My dad doesn't have to worry about it anymore. The both of us are moving on finally. We can leave all this behind us. Words can't describe. I'm actually relieved because the weight has been lifted off, not only for me but for my dad. And right now I'm just enjoying the moment of not paying anything, no longer worrying about constantly paying up and try to speed up the process of make the payments go just to dwindle down more and more. It's done. It's finished. I don't have to worry about it anymore. My dad doesn't have to worry about it anymore. He has much more important bills that are much more high priority than my fucking damn worthless education. This is the moment I've been waiting for, just for not only for me but also for my dad, because he's been buried in debt due to the education that I end up getting, receiving a bachelor's degree in illustration and design. It's not worth it. I went to a bullshit college that I seriously thought I can do this, only to realize not a whole lot of us, not just myself, but every friends that I have made throughout college, they're all in the exact same boat as me. Some of them are still in debt. Some of them, very few of them, have paid off their, completely paid off theirs for good. But, to all my AI friends, Art Institute of Atlanta, I wish you guys a lot of luck. Okay, I really do, because it took me 11 years. 11 years of paying back, and the last final 2 to 3 years were trying to finish this off and get it done quick. And of course, the absolute pandemic happened throughout 2020. I lost my job for a good 5 months until I got called back to my old job and got back on track and just just knocking it all out as much as I can. I was actually near the end for my payments until that stalled me for a good while until finally get back on track. And of course, I used my unemployment to pay off my loans quicker back in August of 2020. But I didn't celebrate. I decided to continue on trudging on trying to help out my dad, which I kept my promise on that. I kept my words, and I wanted to get it done by January of this year, but, well, led up to February 10th, the final confirmation, and, it's finally over with. It's such a huge relief for me and for my dad. Just thinking back on it now, I kind of wish I didn't go to college. I should just take my chances on getting a job out there and support myself any way I can. Of course, it's going to be a huge struggle, but it's far more better than being in debt for the past 11 years. I'll gladly say that I'm a total fuck up. I was young and dumb. I fell for the idea that going to college is where you're going to get much more better career, which turns out to be fucking bullshit, okay? I went to an art school that's now in absolute under investigation, litigation, complaints, lawsuits, which from what I heard, it's been the lawsuit has been settled to where only students of who are currently enrolling can get their money back, while people like me who already started paying off, it's fucking too late. It's seriously fucking too late. One of my bandmates who went to AI, who I met, and thanks to him, he got me a job working warehousing. And I was so burnt out from trying to get any job for any commission as a freelance illustrator. I fucking had it. I seriously fucking had it. It's been actually close to a whole decade right now since I've done any sort of illustration. The last thing I did was a painting of the Misfits, The Fiend, for my friend Steven for his birthday. Not a good one, but it was decent enough, and that was the last illustration that I ever touched upon that dealt with paint. Man, 10 years. And 11 years of trying to pay off my loans, not only for myself, but for my dad. He's been buried to death due to my own fuck-up, and this is me trying to make up for that. I fucking hate myself on putting my dad in a position where he tried his best, and it was just so overwhelming that I thought it was going to take me forever, which it did. Throughout the last few years, when I got myself, move on to a better job with higher pay, I thought, you know what? This is it. I'm getting paid a lot of money. It's time to pay my fucking damn dues and help my dad out, which I did, kind of a little bit during, I'd say 2018, which at that point, my hobbies that include cosplaying, I officially announced that I was done doing that shit because it was no longer fun. And of course, the landscape for cosplaying has since changed to where, and it's pretty obvious, either you're a hot girl or you're good at making props. I hate to say that, and I know some people are going to flag me for that kind of shit, but it's fucking true. I mean, there was no chance. I was no longer having fun anyway, so all my finances have refocused upon paying up my loans and trying to help my dad out on this, and I swear, the late fees were killing him. Absolute late fees, and I said, okay, I've done enough fuck-ups for myself. Time to help him out, okay? Stop being a fucking lazy dumbass. I just hit myself because I deserve it. I swear, I completely just let my dad do all of this, and, I feel I'm a total shithead, okay? I'm gonna say it right now. And, of course, I indulge upon not only cosplaying and going to anime conventions, I even go to a lot of concerts, which I don't regret. Also spend a lot of money in band merch. It was to enjoy life, but as of this moment, the older I get, the less fun I'm having, and it's time to fucking grow up, to become an adult. So, it is such a great feeling to finally accomplish the impossible, which is getting this debt paid off not only for myself, but for my dad. It's done. It's officially over. I can concentrate on saving up money for other things, which I know I'm going to be in debt, but at least now I know the importance on having responsibility. I'm thinking about buying a brand new car, mostly a truck or SUV, because my dad's car is falling apart, and, it may come to that. Basically, I'm trying to give him back the truck that he gave me, and now I'm trying to help him out as well. And of course, I will fix up the truck as much as I can, just so it doesn't fuck up. But who knows? I'm going to be spending time trying to save up, and I'm still maybe looking for an apartment to live. I have yet to even think about maybe buying a house, which right now the market is open, but the pandemic is still fucked up out there. It's already causing chaos that I'm still not sure about that, but who knows? Down the pipeline, I will move out eventually. Also want to point out, I'm not going to lie, I did splurge some of my money on a monthly basis on buying additional drum gear, buying some used cymbals, used hardware, which I'm not ashamed of. I mean, yeah, they're used, but at least they're high-end, meaning they won't break down on you when you beat the shit out of, which, I'll be honest, throughout the past several years, I have reduced to just buying cheap-ass cymbals because I want to beat the shit out of them. That was not a good idea, but I don't regret. I had fun, but when it comes to having cymbals that can last a long time, yeah, I can see the results, which, yeah, I should have done that instead, but I was still shopping around. I mean, even though I'm still playing Silton cymbals, which at the time, I only had 2 high-end cymbals and 1 shitty hi-hat, which, well, 1/2 of the hi-hat, which is still going strong, but as of this point, I am making progress on adding more gear to the setup that I've been wanting to have, but you know, I'm going through the idea of switching up to different brands right now. Not only, you know, cymbal brands, but also my drum kit brand. I've been playing on the exact same drum kit since way back in '99 when I first started. I've been wanting to trying to buy different kinds of kits. You know, different brand drum kits, or maybe the exact same, much more higher end drum kit for on the exact same brand I'm playing, which is Pearl. Yeah, that's my progress right now. As of since February 10th of this year, 2021, it's done. It's finished. All the payments have been done. Fuck you, Navient. And fuck you, Art Institute. Don't go there. Okay, it's a fucking damn scam. I only know one person in real life who actually got a job working at, I think it was Adult Swim, but, you know, she's doing a much more better job than all of us. All the rest of us have to find whatever jobs we can just to start getting our feet on the ground on life. And I have a lot of respect for her. As for everyone else, I wish every one of them the best to get their shit over with, because it took me a long time. You know, that's 11 years. 11 years of finally paying up, and that's 11 years I can't take back. So, gotta love life. It really fucking sucks, but I'm glad that this is gonna be the one positive, actually one of two achievements that I've done since August 2020, and as of right now, February 2021. So, I'm happy about it. Gotta move on with life and gotta continue on progressing. And now, for my future, which is still fucked up, I'm gonna have to trudge on, keep on moving forward as much as possible, just like anyone else. So, okay, I'm gonna end right here. Thanks for listening to my vlog of what's been going on, and see you on the next one.